Ladies and gentlemen, we are here at the Rabbit.
Asleep about a year ago. I'm dreaming now with the coma fools. I hit my head on the rabbit hole. Long way down. Is this the dream that I always have? Cold sweats with some cocktail jams. I never thought I could hit this high. Long way down. She said it doesn't have to feel this way. Sit down, boy, 'cause you don't have to come. 'Cause we can get high again. Yeah, we can get high, yeah. We can get high again. We can just fly. Twitch a couple months ago. I'm floating now in a tear-ducked pool. I ripped my shirt on a blowtorch fence. Long way
I know what it takes to stay healthy on the road.
Nature's perfect food.
Yes. But for a little added excitement.
Which do you prefer, the Frosted Flakes or the Raisin Bran?
I need them both.
You need them both.
Together. That's
You
why I
put them
have
together at the same time? Kirby says!
Watch your head.
Hang on.
Kirby says.
This is our tour bus. This is the office. This is the kitchen. And this is where we sleep and store extra equipment in these little beds, these little bunks. And then this is another little area for us to live in where we have TVs and guitars. We're playing in Kansas City, Missouri at the Hurricane. Let's go inside and see what's happening.
What's up?
What's up, Slash?
Doing some very technical work here.
We're just temporary souls in a comic chapter, scraping up the
reactor. Come on, pretty baby, would you take a taste with me? Take a taste with me. I know just around the corner we can find some action. What the fuck you doing with the fake reaction when all I wanna know is will you take a taste with me? Take a taste with me. If I lie down.
Whoa!
What's up, Saul?
Not much. Taking pictures.
What's going on?
Hanging out. I hang out here all the time.
Where are we?
I don't know.
I tricked you with a simple mistake. I told you everything I know. I can't afford a pointless display of scars that only fade away. My gods have been waiting too long. Their eyes again.
again, after having 2 other bands, why start a third? Like, why not just concentrate on mixing, engineering, producing, and it's going really well for you, right?
Yeah, it is. I guess I just feel compelled to keep writing music and playing myself.
Like, working with like a new band or a young band, that you get that fire that they have and try and bring it back into what you were doing in the first place. I know after a while you probably lose focus of why we do this in the first place. You do it a long time and becomes a job in a way, and then does that happen to you? You work with some bands that just influence you to want to keep going and keep writing and do stuff like that?
Oh yeah, definitely. It seems like every time I work with someone different, I always learn a lot. Meeting all these different artists that have their own sound and have their own ideas and their own passion for their projects. And of course, there is an option to actually figure out like certain little tricks they do and rip them off too. You know, from guitar sounds to you know, songwriting tricks and stuff.
Playing heavier rock music, you know, like that's not necessarily like what I listen to the most, but it's the most fun to play as a drummer, you know. I think it lets you do, you know, more stuff, more fun stuff as a drummer than, say, you know, just playing straightforward, you know, Alanis Morissette songs or something. You know, I thought like maybe I could just do it for the money as a job, but it's not really fun that way.
Style-wise, I didn't do much different. I didn't change my way of doing things. I just played the same way I would play if it was my song that I had written. Ken, on the other hand, he'd kind of sit with me, and we'd take what I was doing, and he would always want to hear another note there or something here and there. So we would kind of join forces, but you know, stylistically, I haven't really changed that much since my previous band. This band's heavier musically than what I was doing before, but I've sort of brought my old thing into this.
Well, seeing as most of the record was recorded before I joined the band, it was pretty much a process of fitting in more than trying to change anything. The songs are already there. All I really needed to do was sort of fit in a way that didn't compromise my own incredible style and, you know, at the same time jeopardize the sound of the band. I mean, there's a clear-cut sound of the band. You can hear it through the record. The songs all have a continuity. It's an incredible continuity. It's beautiful. It's magic. And, you know, I think it was pretty much a process of fitting in. I'm not an ego-driven guy. You know, I know that most people don't buy records because of the bass lines, although this record might be an exception.
Thank you. We're here at the Rabbit. We're from Los Angeles, California.
You setting up some stands there, Cam?
Yeah. I like to,
You do that every day, right?
when I'm, you know, not relaxing on the bus or,
When you're not all junked out in your lounge?
yeah. I like to set up mic stands. I like to help out gear. There's a lot of gear on this tour.
There sure is. If I wasn't filming you, I'd be setting some up too.
Yeah, it was awesome last night when you were helping us after the show.
Zing, bam, boom.
Stinky, hot, smelly and stinky, smoky. It's not an ideal workplace.
They drive their Pacific bus for a while.
Why are you coming in through the window?
Yeah, as soon as he gets off this tour, he's getting a Van Hool.
A bamboo?
A Van Hool?
This is his last tour on this bus. He's had this bus since January.
So what are the different
That's why
kinds?
he takes care of it.
What are the different kinds of buses?
Prevost, Prevo,
Yeah.
Van Hool, and Eagle.
That's it. Those three.
That's an
What do
Eagle,
you
that's an
prefer?
Eagle Prevo. That's what he just said.
Oh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's how that's done, is it, Tim? That's pretty much how you do that. That's how that's done. That's the GABA style.
This is for shaving my neck, and I use this guy to shave the rest of my face. This is for my athlete's foot. This is what I dry my balls off with.
But not your hair.
This is some hair product. This is for face. This is body soap, conditioner, shampoos. Nothing out of the ordinary here, really, guys. Electronic toothbrush. This is my new brush to straighten my hair with. This is my shower cap.
There's nothing out of the ordinary.
Nothing out of the ordinary. No, it's all pretty legitimate for a guy. But
For the ball dryer. I normally don't like pancakes, but now that I see those, I really don't like pancakes. Show might not go on, right, Neil?
Yeah, that's it, buddy. It's emergency now.
This is a crisis. This is a full crisis.
We're on it.
It's a mad scramble to get the show on. Will the rock happen tonight?
Look at those pictures.
What happened with the lights, Jeff?
I blew the power.
You blew the power?
Yeah.
Are we able to play tonight?
Yeah.